I got next game. La 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 la.
I'm next. I got next game.
Yo. What up? Huh? Man, I just started. I'm a 60. I'm a rookie, really. Alright. I'm alright. Alright. Man, I forgot how to do that crap. Hold on, where you at? I see. I don't know what they got me doing.
Let's go. I got next.
This nigga took my spot. Nah. My stuff was lagging.
Hey, yo, let me get next.
Hey, what was the other dude name? Alright. Done. He must be on YouTube.
Yo, I got next game.
Huh? Yeah.
I'm next.
Poke.
I got next game. Let's go. I got next.
Well, that man. Oh, okay.
Yo, I got next right here. Hey, yo, let me get next. I got next. Yo, let me get next. I got next game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, these guys are playing good basketball with 7 wins in their last 10 games, and they like their chances tonight. And guys, we'll get to see Freak play in this one. He was one of the bigger names in college, jumped to the NBA after 1 year. Shaq, you left early as well. How hard of a decision was it to leave school?
Well, it's never an easy decision. Each person has different reasons why they want to leave, financial responsibilities, just getting tired. In my case, the Hack and Shack was created. I was getting beat up too much, and I heard my main man, Dick Vitale, say if Shaq leaves, he'll be the #1 pick. So I didn't want to go back, get hurt, and possibly drop.
Yeah, because you could have been #2 if you stayed here, I'll tell you. But, you know, this guy Freak. Because if you would have...
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Indiana Pacers will be looking to make a statement. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. They lost both of the matchups in this interconference battle a season ago. They'd like to change that now.
Yeah, a quick 2-game series between the two teams, one in each club's home building.
Well, looky here. We've got an interconference matchup. Always interesting to see how two teams match up that don't get a chance to see a whole lot of one another.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Duncan out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Mills in at the guard position. Now here's Mills. Aldridge can't get it to go. Right wing. Shoots from the corner. And it's Freak missing. For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds, disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
And the basket by Hill.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Ginobili. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Aldridge against Hill. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And George, here we go. Here's Hill. No good. Great D that time from Duncan. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. Fade away, and the shot is good.
Kevin, gorgeous, gorgeous fadeaway there. I mean, that's one way to beat some tight defense.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. A key concern for his side is how to keep Monte Ellis from running amok on their defense. He said there are very few players in the league who can take a sliver or a seam in a defense and turn it into 2 points as efficiently as Monte Ellis does. He said one step and he's at the rim. We have to move our feet as a unit or he'll get to the rim all game long. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Now Ellis, after LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go. And George, here we go. Great D that time from Leonard.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Now here's Freak. 11 points for him in that last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Mills. Dishes to Duncan. And it's Leonard at the elbow. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Freak. San Antonio trailing here. Mills with it. 8 points his last outing. Outside Aldridge. Leonard attacking. And Jones sends it back. Kicks it to Freak. Back to George. A floater. Duncan with the block. And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. 10 points for Hill.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Spurs trail by 4. And here's Mills. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Leonard the pass to Mills. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And now, let's hear it for your Eastman.
Indiana making some changes. And Indiana shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for San Antonio. Ginobili out there with Anderson. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Spates in at the 5 down low. Here's Ginobili after Jordan Hill's bucket. And the basket by Ginobili. Ginobili's got the lead back up to 4 now for San Antonio. Now Freak. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Hill. The shot misses. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Pick up by Hill. Freak dishes to Hill. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Monte Ellis checked in for Rodney Stuckey. And San Antonio also making a switch. Duncan's checked in. Now here's Ginobili. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Pacers trail by 6. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he sinks it from deep. 3-pointer good from Freak. Freak's got 5 now.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Anderson. Nobody near Leonard. Here's Aldridge, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Freak. He has 5. Hill has the open look, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Spurs leading by 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers stepped up to deliver. He ended with 11 points and really orchestrated the offense as well as he piled up the assist totals. A bit of a surprise attack for him as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Good job as always, Doris. Thank you, guys. What was your take on his performance?
Kevin, I really felt like he left it all out on the floor. I'll say this. It was a great, hard-charging effort.
Guys, when he's on, nobody's more fun to watch. And he was definitely on in that game.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. How his last 10 games have been. 3 rebounds. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I really think, Greg, he just needs to relax. He's been trying a little too hard. He's got to let the game come to him more.
The Pacers making a switch here. Miles has checked in. Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.